let you know when we know. I think I say block in the back, man. Is that what you're saying?
It looks, I mean, the laundry flew out immediately,
Yeah.
so they're pretty confident they saw what they saw.
Probably going to walk him back 10 here. Yep, they'll have it on their own 46. So you'll keep the down, so it'll be first down and 20. Cougars in the shotgun. 3 wide, 2 to the near. Snap taken. Inside handoff. Cougars got some room, maybe 6 yards there. That was Damian Suarez with the carry. And the clock's going to continue to run, and that's the most important thing for the Cougars right now.
I'm not sure who the team leader is on the defense for the Carlsbad Cavemen, but you got to get a little fire in the rest of the boys out here. The body language is not exactly encouraging. Need a big stop or a big turnover.
8:40, clock continues to run, 10 on the play. Cibola taking their time, get into the line. You know they know what they're going to do, though. It's second down and 15, and they're going to keep it on the ground for certain here. 2 seconds. They didn't quite get it off in time. Yes, they did. Keeper. Lots of pressure by the Cavemen. 3-yard loss there, and not could. Is that Ryan Gunn in the quarterback position?
Looked like a play action run pass option. At number 19, Briggs Santo for Cibola was wide open downfield.
Apodaca checks back in for Cibola. It'll be third down and 16 or so. Snap taken here. Quarterback drops back. All the way downfield, a long one, and I believe it's a turnover.
Looks like an
Carlbad
interception.
goes up and picks it off. Absolutely. Carlbad's going to have the ball whenever we get back. They got it on the 22. You listen to Carlsbad Radio on 96.3 KAMQ. They're all too weird.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Welcome back to beautiful and historic Albuquerque, New Mexico. Welcome back to Nucinda Community Stadium. Cavemen take over after a big interception. We couldn't get you the number too far outside of our sight line, but Cavemen have it, and it's a short completion. It'll be second down and 10.
I may be wrong here, but I think the game's biggest playmaker on the defensive side of the ball, Rio Sanchez, made another great play.
I tell you what, real talent for the Carlsbad Cavemen for certain. And they're looking for the call from the sideline here, and the clock continues to run. A absolute element in this game right now, as Cavemen would be best served by a quick strike. 12 seconds on the play clock. Four wide. Snap taken. Look to the near side. No. Quarterback keeper. Up the middle, maybe a 3-yard gain. And, yeah, it's going to be third down and 8. Marley Munoz trying to make something out of nothing there.
Clock ticked a lot right there to get 2 yards.
6:30, this one continues to run. The ball's going to be on the 26-yard line.
Offensive line's got a little pep in their step. I know they feel the urgency of getting set and getting this play off. Big one here for the Cavemen.
Snap taken, rolling right. Munoz with it. He looks downfield. It's not there. He's going to keep it himself. Can't get back to the line of scrimmage, or if he does, maybe only a yard. It'll be fourth down and 6-7. And the Cavemen are looking at what I believe to be the biggest play of the game thus far.
Being 2 scores and 2 2-point conversions down, this is definitely go for it time for the Cavemen.
5:40 clock continues to run, and I mean, obviously you want to get a score, but you got to get 6 before then, and that's where the Cavemen's mindset needs to be on this one. Snap taken. Quick outlet, 9-yard completion. It's going to be right there. We're going to see where the official spots it, and they're just calling for the first down signal. They got no doubt in their mind. So a big conversion there on 4th down for the Cavemen, and this one's going to continue to go.
Nice crisp route, great pass, hit him right where he needed to, got out of bounds.
Three wide to the near side, 1 to the far. Munoz takes the snap. He rolls to the near side. The righty rolls left. He's going to get chased down, and that's a big sack in the backfield by Cibola. Getting to him was Hayes Baum, and the homecoming king is doing something special today.
Homecoming King's getting his money's worth today. A lot of snaps on both sides of the ball. Hard tackle there. Marley Munoz hit the turf pretty hard.
Carlsbad lines it up here. 2nd down and 15. Ball is on the 27. Munoz fires right. He makes the completion. It is a big hit by Cibola, and that'll be right at the 39-yard line, so that's going to set up a 3rd and maybe 4. That's a heck of a pass.
Great pass, great catch, and nice hit by Cibola's number 3, Jaleel Dixon.
4 wide again. Lone running back in to protect. Munoz looks right. Quick pass. Short of the line of scrimmage. Not going to be able to get to it. It's going to be 4th down and 4 as Carlsbad is forced out of bounds. 4 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. 4 yards to go on 4th down.
4s are wild.
That's wild. The official stance is 4th down and 3. 4 wide. 3 of those to the near side, which is the wide side of the field. Munoz in the shotgun. He's got a lone running back to protect. 4-man rush from Cibola. Look to the near side. Completion is made at the 50. That's a 1st down. So Carlsbad has it exactly midfield. And they're now on the point where if they hit, or if they're able to get a score here and hit that conversion the way you talked about, Van, they're going to be in an onside type of situation as they used a timeout earlier in the half, only 2 remaining for them.
I mean, I like the poise I'm seeing here from Marley Munoz. Took a big hit, got right back up, made some big completions, kept moving the chains, keeping his team in the game.
Snap taken, inside draw, big block up the middle. Munoz gets 10 yards on the keeper, and that's a big offensive play. Clock's still a factor, so Carlsbad's moving a little bit quicker right here.
Not moving the chains. Look like they got a 2nd and inches. Down and distance really doesn't matter right now, does it, Fred?
Four wide, 3 to the far. Munoz is pressured. He's going to draw it up the middle. He's caught maybe exactly at the 1st down marker, maybe a yard short. I think it's going to be 3rd down, about 6 inches. Good pressure by Cibola as Munoz was trying to make something out of nothing, and we're now under 3 minutes. Clock continues to run, and it looks like maybe the official is signaling for a clock stoppage, maybe to set the ball, maybe a timeout. Yeah, they got a timeout to the Carlsbad Cavemen, and we'll take one of the broadcasts. You're listening to Carlsbad Radio, 96.3 KAMQ. Thank you. Welcome back to beautiful and historic Albuquerque, New Mexico. Welcome back to Nucinda Community Stadium. heck of a football game today. Big thank you to all the supporters, including the Laundry Basket, B&B Welding, Excel Energy, Intrepid Potash, Wendy's, Western Commerce Base, R360 Environmental Solutions, and we'll give you the rest of them after Carlsbad takes the snap. Inside handoff there, up the middle. Carlsbad does, not break it, just a tackle by a shoelace. Opportunity for Brock Wright as he made it through the middle, then the left side of the field. It is a first down for Carlsbad. Clock does continue to run after the ball is set.
Cleat length away from breaking that one.
And that's going to put Carlsbad on the 27. Man in motion. Inside look. It's Wright again. He's tackled 2 yards in. NGL Energy Partners, SB Energy Services, Southeast New Mexico College, Tate Branch Dodge, The Pizza Inn, Easy Rentals, Skeen Furniture, and Southeast Ready Mix bring you Carlsbad Caveman Football right here on 96.3. 2 minutes remain in this one. Clock is running. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Snap taken. Munoz rolls to the right. He's looking downfield. He is pressured. Puts one into the end zone, and it is not caught. Just out past the outstretched arms of the intended receiver. I believe that was Drake Escamilla. And 1:51 remains here in the game. 3rd down and 10 for the Cavemen.
Just inches away from the outstretched fingers of his receiver there. Put the ball in a good spot, but just one step away from a touchdown there.
Carlsbad is bringing in some fresh legs on this one. Munoz still the quarterback, still 3 wide now as they bring in 2 running backs. I'd assume is a little bit of a pocket protector here. Munoz handles the snap, but he's going to get too much pressure. Oh, not the first defender gets him, but the second. Munoz goes down, the helmet comes off, and Andrew Lures for Cibola has the tackle in the backfield.
4th and long, last chance here for the Carlsbad Cavemen. Look, they're taking a timeout here. You got to draw up your best play here.
And we'll take a timeout in the action when we get back. More Carlsbad Cavemen football. You're listening to Carlsbad Radio on 96.3 KAMQ. Yep. You and then I'll put Steve, I'll put Marty, I'll put him, and I'll go. There's a lot of confusion here. Welcome back to beautiful and historic Albuquerque, New Mexico. Welcome back to Nucinda Community Stadium. Carlsbad is still going over the playbook as they're looking at a very tough 4th and 17, and they'll have to convert all the way down at the 18 of Cibola for a chance to extend this drive, and obviously looking for a score here with 93 seconds remaining in the game.
This is going to be a fun one right here.
Now, of course, if Cibola gets the ball back, not enough timeouts as the Cavemen have expired all of theirs. So Cibola's next possession will be the final possession of the game if the Cavemen are able to convert here. Now, play clock is not running. Still, some clarification is being sought for by Carlsbad football head coach Cale Sanders. And he's out on the field talking to the white hat official. I don't know what the conversation piece could be, but
at the very, very least, smart move, extending this timeout he got right here.
Getting a little breathing.
Get everybody the breather they need.
Well, and, and obviously the wide receivers who have been running, 30 yards in action and then jogging back 30 yards and maybe even greater. All right, so everything seems clarified at this point. Munoz makes his way back to the 40. He stands on the 40. The ball is on the 35 in the shotgun, 4 wide, 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Snap taken. Munoz drops back. He's pressured. He's trying to get away. He can't, and that sack will seal the deal for the Cibola Cougars. Van is unable to convert. We're the Carlsbad Cavemen on 4th and 17, and Cibola will take over on downs, and we'll bring you the conclusion of this one whenever we get back. You're listening to Carlsbad Radio on 96.3 KAMQ. Inside hand up off the middle, and you're going to watch 40 seconds run off the play clock here as Cibola is now just 2 snaps away from a conclusion to this one, and a big win for the Cougars, 23-7 over the Cavemen. Cavemen struck first 7-0 and then 23 unanswered, Van, for the Cougars.
Pretty dominant performance the last 3 quarters from the home Cibola Cougar on their homecoming, by the way. So big win for their crowd. Carlsbad Cavemen did not give up, kept swinging, kept battling, but here they are waiting to run the clock out.
3 seconds on the play clock, and Cibola will take a knee after the snap, and that is the conclusion of this one as the clock will expire. Handshakes and sportsmanship galore, my absolute favorite part of high school athletics, and how tough it is to win on the road against any team on their homecoming night, Van.
Oh, exactly that. Huge home crowd showed up here to Ncinda Community Stadium. A lot of jitters coming out for the Cibola Cougars when this game started. Some turnovers that Carlsbad took advantage of, but wasn't really able to put it together in the second half, and the score of the last 3 quarters reflects that.
They're in the handshake line. We'll hand it back to Carlsbad Radio one more time before we give you our final recap. You're listening to Cavemen Football on Carlsbad Radio, 96.3 KAMQ. How long? Understood. Thank you. Good job today.